Hello, welcome to this channel. I'm so grateful that you are here. Here on this channel, I do Reiki meditations, mostly tarot and oracle readings, all to help guide you along your spiritual journey. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, feel free to interact with this video if it resonates, and tune into any other videos that are on my channel. All right, again, thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, or this reading is going to be basically an energy check-in. I'm going to do a past, present, and future spread. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I feel the energy of like a dragon. So I don't know if you've got like, if your energy is like a dragon, like you could be a fire sign or mixed with some earth or something in your chart. Or you might just be in defensive mode, or you might feel like you need protection. But ultimately, you could even have a spirit guide that is a dragon. So if you're drawn to dragons or resonate with that energy, or those elements, fire and earth, or maybe even some air and water, depending on what kind of dragon it is. So we've got all the elements on the board, but ultimately there's definitely heavy fire and earth that I feel. And the energy of a dragon. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into the past energy here real quick. We also have Knight of Pentacles at the back of the deck. I'll just show that real quick, but we're not going to get into him yet. All right, past energy here. We've got the Star. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at everything else. So we got challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. And then we got Snake. Hello. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, so with the Star card, this just kind of feels like you are coming from, or you've experienced some sort of challenge that you were dealing with or might have overcome at this time, because we're still in the past. But it seems like this challenge has really kind of led you to kind of open up your spiritual options or religious options, just kind of branch out and like communicate with or tap into your body, your spirit, or just kind of listen to your internal wisdom, internal compass, they're saying. So it feels like you've had some sort of conflict show up, and it really, on the bright side of it, it allows you to listen to your internal compass a little bit more, your intuition, or your guidance. Just kind of think outside of the box, or consider something that you might not have originally been led to, right? And the situation could have had to do with another person kind of maybe giving you evil eye or trying to suppress you in some way. It could also have to deal with another person who, for somebody here, I feel like it was a friend in a friendship circle that was kind of stirring the pot about something in particular. I'm not sure what. I'm not seeing a clear reason, but I just feel like this could have been somebody close to you. Not for everybody, but maybe somebody here. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, for the past energy, I just got you kind of exploring your own spiritual voice, and also your spiritual gifts in a way. What do you mean by that, Spirit? I feel like whatever the situation was, it caused you to kind of think about your peace and your ability to create that for yourself. There's something about kind of exploring your own power and ability to kind of take control of situations. So Can we say that a little bit more clearly, please, Spirit? This situation helped you to practice something. Definitely discernment. So it helped you practice discernment. It helped you practice listening to yourself, your own guidance, your own compass. But it allowed you to practice, I guess, kind of like creating your reality in a way, or like feeling more comfortable making choices, certain choices that lead you to more peace. Okay, so let's see where you're at now, present moment. Let's see how that went for you. We got Ace of Cups. Okay, all right, check that out. So, yeah, coming from the Star into the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups is definitely about filling your own cup, having love for yourself, creating peace for yourself, doing things that you enjoy. You know, it's really about the self. You know, Ace of Cups for some people can be an invitation for a new love and friendship, new passions. It definitely can symbolize that. But let's go ahead and tune into the surrounding cards as well. We got feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, filling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. Okay, so this is getting kind of specific. We got the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances. So I do definitely feel, they showed being like this woman again. So I definitely feel like there was somebody you were friends with or close with, where the situation kind of like had to meet its end. I feel like maybe this person was stressing you out. They were causing conflict or drama in some sort of way. And you had to consider yourself, your feelings, and what to do with that. So I do feel that some of you have decided to walk away from that situation. Or for others, you could have decided to make changes to the situation. So if you decided to keep that person in your life or to continue to navigate the situation, then you could have made put some conditions down or some boundaries down, where it's like, okay, if you're going to be doing this, well, I need to incorporate more time for me or honor me in this way, right? So for some, like I said, for some of you, you could have walked away. For others, you could have decided to stay, but the nature of the relationship could have changed in some way. For those of you who this isn't about a relationship, it could be feelings around the situation or some sort of opportunity, passion. I do feel for some of you it has to do with your body in some way. So coming from the Star into Ace of Cups, you could have, okay, for somebody in particular, you could have experienced some challenge with your body. I'm hearing like dieting, like, you know, something around food. And I feel like somebody here in particular, may have really wanted to change that or break that habit. And with the Star card coming through, it just feels like you came into some sort of knowledge or had some sort of awakening or realization that's helping you with that, to where you're like, oh, when I eat this or do this, it doesn't show love to my body. My body doesn't feel loved. And then also too, you know, if you're somebody who eats your emotions, like, you know, if you're feeling stressed or having to deal with some sort of changes in your environment, or take on the emotions of others, a way that you could have processed that is by having comfort foods and things like that. Now, there's no judgment here, but I'm just tapping into the energy here. So that could have been somebody watching who, that's just something they wanted to work on or change or navigate. And so with the Ace of Cups, I definitely feel like you're in a space where you're blossoming, you're making the changes that you want to make, and you're starting to feel good about yourself. You're starting to honor your emotions and find different ways to honor your emotions, ways that feel more helpful. Yeah, because really it's about transmuting energy, right? So if you're feeling an emotion, you can transmute it into something that's beneficial for you. So I do feel like as emotions are coming up, you may be doing some sort of outlet that is helpful. So you could be starting to do more things with your hands, like cooking in a different way. You could be making crafts like jewelry or drawing or something like that, or you might be there's some sort of alternative that you're supplementing to help you express yourself in a way that is productive for you. Okay, cool. All right, let's see the future outcome. Oh, and really quickly, change minds, change outcomes. You are always in control of your destiny, your future. It depends on what choices you make. So, future cannot always be certain. All right, so we have the Three of Cups for future outcome or future prediction. Three of Cups, what else? Divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. And then we've got sunglasses. Watching, looking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. With this, I feel like it's talking about whatever changes you're making, whatever crafts you're working on, or thing that has your attention, that is filling your cup up and making you more joyous and vibrant and connected to source and spirit, making you more present. I feel like you're more present. The Three of Cups is coming through is like, this is something that you're wanting to share with others. So like I said, you are utilizing creative outlets or some sort of emotional outlet to create something else as a new habit. And so with the Three of Cups showing up, I feel like it's something that you're able to share. So if you're feeling angry or stressed or whatever, you paint a picture or write a poem or, something like that. And you can share that experience with others. And so I feel like the Three of Cups is coming through communicating that, but it's also communicating that there's others supporting your changes. And so, yeah, I feel like there's others supporting your changes, whether you see them or not, or know who they are or not. I just feel like strangers are celebrating you. That's interesting. Let me know if that line resonates. That strangers are celebrating you. It could be, because of something you share on social media or something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. But it could be in another way. But yeah, I feel like strangers are celebrating you. Anything else? I do feel that you're very excited, you're very happy, you feel very tuned in to yourself and your desires. What else do I feel? Yeah. Just feel tuning into the feelings more. What else? I do see that like this past person, they're not coming up in the present or future part of the reading. So with the sunglasses, I would definitely, focus out, not let it bother you, and stay tuned in to filling your cup and making the changes that you want to see and putting your heart into things that you care about or are more deserving of your time. So yeah. Okay. So I wouldn't even worry about any snakes in the grass, any people trying to manipulate or do anything like that. I definitely feel like with the Star card, this was more about you kind of learning about your worth or learning about your skills and abilities and how to transmute energy. Okay, so this challenge that came up. It's something that you can literally grab by the horns and take control of it and direct it however you see fit. So, and as you see fit, it seems to be very healthy and healing and productive for you. All right, and others. So, Awesome. I'm gonna pull. I felt called to grab this deck. This is the Essential Oils Healing deck. So it's got a bunch of herbs on it, and yeah, I'm gonna pull one of these for you because I feel called to. Ooh. Okay, we got sandalwood. All right. It says sandalwood unifies. Yo, what have we been talking about? What have we been talking about? What have we been talking about? Okay, anyway, sandalwood unifies body, mind, and spirit. Okay. It has a very like a sweet scent too. It's really nice. So this is something that you can burn as incense. This is something that you can smell as aromatherapy. There's an essential oil, and you can also, it looks like there's pill form down there. These are the icons that kind of say the ways that you can consume sandalwood. Um, oh, sandalwood. I was thinking of Palo Santo when I said that it smells sweet. I can't remember what sandalwood smells like. I kind of do. I used to get the incense. But anyway, so yeah, you can burn it as incense, oil, aromatherapy, all that stuff. Okay, so that's something that's coming through for you that can kind of help get your mind, body, and spirit right, help you connect, be present, and yeah. Also, I just realized but I didn't tune into the back of the deck energy, so I'm going to do that real quick. We got Nine of Penties. Nine of Penties. Oh my gosh. And this literally goes with what we were talking about. Like, you see this person on a horse. They're determined. They're moving forward. And look at this glowing light around them. Okay? They have their own light going in their own direction. They're steady. They're determined. And they're committed to their own path. Okay, so I definitely felt that with the Ace of Cups, where it's just like, okay, you're trying this new thing of going towards peace, going towards things that you love, and the Knight of Pentacles is like set on following that, right? And the thing is, Pentacles is the element of earth and cups is the element of water, and water and earth goes very well together. So I just feel like you got this nice, it's giving temperance. It's giving temperance. You got this nice balance of yourself of and we're also in, I'm recording this in Libra season, so Libra is definitely influencing relationships, definitely influencing things that are out of balance that need to be back into balance, and also, you know, care for self. Okay. So yeah, I think this is a nice balance for you guys. I feel the energy is very steady, and it's healing, it's beautiful, and you're definitely making progress on whatever you are, you know, asking about or whatever is going on in your situation right now. It's just really coming through of like, you know you best, and you're on this journey of getting to know yourself, and it's a very passionate and love cultivating journey, to where your expression is being recognized and celebrated by strangers and those close to you as well. You do have people on your team rooting for you, and it all just takes, you know, trusting the process, trusting how much time you need to figure it out and to continue. You know, just staying sturdy. That Pentacles doesn't rush. Okay, he's very slow. He's determined. He stays on the path. He just goes right. And that's why I'm saying, you know, that earth energy really grounds the water, to keep it going very steady. So just kind of remember things are happening in divine timing. Okay, you don't need to rush. You just trust that things will be as they are, and just kind of stay focused and bring your attention to the things that, you know, matter to you, which you should be the first one on that list, right? As something that matters to you, someone that matters to you, right? So again, balancing those scales. Everything looks good. That is so beautiful. I'm happy to have shared these messages with you. Congratulations on your progress. Congratulations on your commitment. And yeah, you know, to that relationship or situation that was stressful or draining on you, you know, you know what to do. You know what to do. You feel it in your spirit, and you just follow your moral compass, your internal voice. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you being here again. If anything resonates or felt empowering or healing in some way, please interact with this video, and feel free to tune into other content on the channel. All right. Take care.